Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the full Gauntlet completion. So the remaining 2 extra released quests, I'm going to complete them in this video. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to complete it. Now I know that it's going to be harder. So what I did was I went ahead and bought the Donald avatar board as of right now, which gives you, let's have a look, which gives you the SP, attack gauge 2 and attack boost 3 max. The reason why I bought this is because I'll be needing the SP gauge 2 medal to be used on my Sebastian, because it requires 6 gauges, which just costs a bit too much. So that was a no-brainer. I don't have any raise strength 3 by 2 for 1 turn, let alone raise 3 strength by 3 tiers. I only have Winnie the Pooh, which only raises 2 strength for 1 turn. So for me, this one was a must get avatar board. Rather than pulling for medals, I decided to go for internal upgrades to boost my stats. So I'm using the avatar board medals to boost my current stats, the medals I have at the moment. I attained the Sebastian medal from the high score challenge, the last high score challenge, which was the aerial and something high score challenges, the most recent high score challenge from in January. So yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna give it the SP gauge, which basically reduces the amount of as you guys should be able to read here, it makes me only to use 2 gauges instead of 6 gauges, so it cuts down significantly. You know, I save an extra 4 gauges just to use this tier 3. So in total, when I use the Sebastian medal, I'll only be using 2 gauges because of this skill, which makes it really useful. So that's why I got it. And attack boost 3 max, you know, it's not something I didn't want to pick it up because I might, you know, mistakes happen. I might end up using it or selling it, which is why I just put it. You had to get this before you can get SP gauge 2, which is a bit annoying, but you know, oh well. So yeah, now I have my Sebastian. Perfect. He's gonna do me some real help, but I know people are coming from different sort of, you know, starting points. So you may not have this medal, or you may have this medal. So I want to target that sort of audience. So therefore, even though I have got it, I just want to show you guys that I won't be actually using this medal throughout this Gauntlet challenge, unless if I have to. So right now, I'm going to try to comply to as much of the objective rules as possible. So it says to use a maximum of 3 and 3, so let's go. So yeah, I heard it's gonna get harder, but you know, lucky I picked up this medal, so I mean not medals, skills, so would be quite useful for Colosseums, especially. So yeah, level 100, pretty simple. Sort of skill sets. All these medals that I'm currently using my keyblade, apart from Aerith, KH2 Aerith is level 3, no, level 4 medal. This just turns, okay, turns, no problem. A lot of these medals I've got are just from events I'm using, so the event medals that they give out, I'm just using them because they actually do the job well, even for just a free medal. So I do urge people, if you're playing this now, whenever there is a free chance to earn a free medal, exploit that and go for it. You won't be disappointed. Okay, so in this case, this one is I'm not sure if Nova will count as a turn. I think it will. Obviously Mini-Me isn't going to do enough, so let's try Nova. Nova probably won't do that. Yeah, that's 3 turns. If I had the Aqua medal before Mini-Me, yeah, I think I would have been able to finish it. I wasn't sure if Nova counts. I think it does count as a turn. So I didn't get the last medal. I did, which is a bit weird within 3 turns. That was weird. Because I clearly made 4 turns. But nevertheless, right. These ones are probably the most annoying ones of them all. So here I'm trying to find a medal that that doesn't have such a high damage and oh no, it's not right. Yeah, we should do here. No skill. Straight is lowest. And likewise, you need to be able to use 10 times, which is a bit annoying. I think I remember completing, apart from this one, which is 8, so this time's 10. Oh no, still 8. Ideally, you look for single damages in this. So, first off. Oh, right. You will look for single damages that are not effective to this. So something like the opposite type. So opposite of power is magic's the weakest one. No, not magic. Speed, which is green, is the weakest one. So then what that would do is that would allow you to do some damage to it. I mean, what would also help is if you have a weak keyblade, you put that in. So I'm probably gonna go back and do that one, because you know you get jewels. So should, you know, if you didn't get through the first time, you should always go back and let's try and get the jewel to complete the jewel objective instead. So this one is to do the damage with one hit. Okay, so so here my strategy for this is obviously Winnie the Pooh gives strength tier by 2. If I had used my Sebastian, obviously that would further increase it because it's actually much stronger since it gives strength tier by 3 and not 2. And I use my Crocodile for this one because it uses my strength base by 2 for 1 turn, and because the multiplier on the left is much stronger than the multiplier on the right, I'm going to decide to put that there. So you know he would be my essentially the final executor. So hopefully I should be able to attain these objectives. But let's go and find out. So with this one, you just want to hit everyone that's not related to the wind type. Then you leave the final one that's most effective. So speed base, most effective, use on that. So I got 19. Didn't hit the 6,000. Yeah, 1 or more damage. Wait, inflicts 1 with it 7,000 or more damage with 1 hit. With 1 hit. So likewise, same thing. Oops. So yeah, I don't know how to tally up, but did it? Yeah, it says excluding Nova, so Nova's not counting this. But yeah, likewise I'm more focused on the objective ones that I can achieve. I know I haven't completed 2 SIDs, so I would go back and complete those SIDs. They don't really sound too difficult to complete anyway. It's just patience. Hopefully it doesn't hit hard. So moving on. So we have now, this is the legendary challenge, so this is the last round, the last rounds of the Gauntlet challenge. So to do the same thing again. $150s, I think they're doable, especially if you're someone who like completed the story mode by now. I think the medals that you've acquired throughout that meantime would be enough to defeat 150 because these monsters you see are kind of ones that they appear in the Colosseum, so it should be relatively easy. As you can see, look, the medals I'm using are pretty just standard ones. This, Ares was gained from Pauline, but it's not a strong medal. I don't remember his name. But this medal was obtained through a free event. It's a free medal that you earn from an event. So, they're the things that you can achieve. I say probably the best tip I can give is this medal, if you're stuck on one of these quests that asks us to use less medals. Then definitely go and find the highest medals that you have that hits a lot, so it deals a lot of damage. That's the first thing, obviously. Second of all, it's the amount of hits it does. You want one that hits a lot. And yeah, you should be able to have like a buffer that raises either the attributes or raises the strength tier by 1. So at first, and then has something that hits deals a lot of hits through your next 2 attacks and your friend medal. Then I think it should be enough to finish them off. Okay, well, looks like that didn't really work, but Nova helps save the day, as usual. Especially for us, we don't have much time, so Nova is our saviour for time. Level 1s. I have no level 1s. Okay, so right, in that case, what I would recommend doing is go into what you could do is go for it and finish off so you can get to the next level. But come back to this one. What I recommend is go to story mode and just pick up loads of chests so that you get something like a Titus, Titus medal that uses. No, that won't work. I think someone like Pain might work, but yeah, one of the low medals to get one of those medals that's not the same attribute or effective, and you know that should be your that should help in getting those jewels. Because this, you know, you need a keyblade that actually doesn't do much multiplier. Because, like, this keyblade, if I was to remove the medal, you know, I need something that actually would. This is the lowest multiplier, but I can't use this one because this would. Well, I could use this one, this slot, if it had a speed type, which didn't hit very hard, which I don't. So generally those one attack ones, there was only one hit to enemies, those are the ones you would want to bring in for these, if you want to complete those challenges. Okay, so with one hit, that's an idea for free attacks. Okay, I think I just got an idea. I have my own. But I'm relying on the power moves that it's gonna give. Hopefully it doesn't finish it off, because it does do area damage. But you know, hopefully it doesn't. Right. Okay, this one might be able to handle it. I say might, still ends up dying. Because I wanted the other multiplier, so it would do more damage. But anyway, it's something. See, 160 joules. Very good. So yeah, a challenge. Not that I would say it is. I do find it as being quite easy. It's not really a challenge. But hey, 3 medals. Not 3 jewels. I mean, who cares? We get jewels, we're happy. So yeah, that wraps up for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.